You literally are.
Besides, yeah.
Yep, you nailed it. Welcome back to the vlog. We are going to get some work done and then do some contrast therapy. So this video, we're tuning up to get ready to go to Tulsa to do a training camp. So happy Sunday.
Sunday.
Happy Easter. Okay, we found a spot called Think Coffee. Lauren, you got
I got a matcha Arnold Palmer.
Yum. We're gonna let you know how that tastes. And then I got a Spanish latte. I haven't had a Spanish latte since we went to California a couple years ago. Lauren had a shoot going on, and I went to like this, what is it called? That really popular Earth Cafe in LA, and I had the Spanish latte there, and like it's still probably the best cup of coffee I'd ever had, which is insane. Like I still remember like how good it was that day. But I got another one, so I'm excited to taste it. I haven't had one since. And we're gonna work. Taste test. Lauren's camera's right here, and my camera's right here.
I'm scared.
Wait, let me show you the coffee. They look good.
Oh, it tastes exactly like I thought a matcha Arnold Palmer would taste.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
It's good too. This is like, it's on their spring menu. This is, so.
Oh, those Spanish lattes are so good.
Can I try yours? Can you try mine?
Yeah. Ooh, that's good.
I don't love.
You don't love?
No.
It's because it has a coffee in it. All I know is I love it. Rotisserie chicken, but I want you to get 180 grams of that, 250 million. So that should be perfect mixing. Lauren, where are we?
In the Fancy Nancy
Recovery, Dancing Nancy Recovery Suite. We're at Performance HQ. We're about to hop in the sauna. We might do the cold plunge. Lauren's trying to talk me out of it, but we'll see. But,
I'm trying to cut myself out of it.
yeah, let's get hot. Contrast therapy was great.
Oh, so good.
It was 50 minutes total. I think we did 15 minutes. I did 15 minutes in the sauna to start, and then I did 2-minute cold plunge. She did the same thing right after me for 2 minutes, and then did like 25 minutes in the sauna, and then in the cold plunge again for 2 minutes. She did the same thing, and then finished it off in the sauna for like another 10. However, it comes out to 50 minutes. It was 50 minutes. And then you did the Normatec boots or the compression boots after.
Needed.
Just walk away from stuff like that feeling so good. So freaking good. So, happy Sunday.
Sunday, good vibes.
We're going to Tulsa this week. It's training camp coming up. So happy. I'm leaving you. Not leaving you. But happy Sunday. Get after it. Happy Monday. It's a brand new week. We're headed to the gym, Performance HQ, gonna get this lift and this compromised running going. It's training camp week, baby. Like, we head to Tulsa on Saturday, so we got a good week of training before we head that way. Getting changed up, don't worry. There's shorts on under here. It's just shorts. Usually on Mondays we have a max effort lower, but because we're getting closer to camp and because we're kind of getting into more competition mode, we're making some adjustments. And even then, I would still maybe do a max effort lower going into something like we're going into, but we're just going to switch it up a little bit. So it's more dynamic effort lower. I've got like 4 different things that I'm going to do in a row, more explosive movements, moving the barbell fast in a front squat position, like an Anderson front squat. And then when I get done with 4 rounds of that, I'm going to get into a little circuit. So it's going to be 5 rounds of 30 pound wall ball for 30 reps, into a 1K run, into a 500 meter row. And the last 2 runs, I'm looking to push probably more of like a 340 per kilometer pace. After that, we'll do some core, I think, what do I have? Yeah, some low back stuff, runner cool down, and then we'll be done for the day. So should be a fun one today. I'm excited. I also did weighted planks right before this lower back thing. But now I'm done. I'm gonna do a cool down and we'll keep on rocking and rolling. Happy Monday, get after it. Just quickly wanted to highlight how that workout went. So you saw the lifting before, and then specifically do want to talk about the circuit. So it was 35 rounds of 30 wall balls with a 30-pound ball straight into a 1K, straight into a 500 meter row that we were sitting at about a 2-minute per 500 clip. The goal was to be at about doubles race pace for the last 2 1Ks. So I believe, number one, the 30-pound wall ball is kind of mean on sets 4 and 5. I definitely was... You think about it, the first 3 sets, your heart rate's already a little bit higher because you've got more weight, 30 straight unbroken wall balls. It's not that bad, but it's just hard enough because it's heavier. And then you get into the 1K. So the 1K, I think my first split was about a 4. I just kind of feeling it out, getting warmed up, and it's always... The first one's always the worst. Second one, I believe I got like a 345. Third one, I got a 345. Fourth one was like a 338. And then the fifth one was like a 342. So between, like, I was trying to be about a 340. So I kind of pushed it a little bit on the fourth one. And then I was like trying to feel out 340 on the last one. It ended up being about a 342 on average. And that was tough. That was definitely tough. But I felt tired, yes, but I felt like it's exactly what I needed going into this training camp and then going into Monterey and then overall going into New York City here in about, I don't know, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, something like that. So it's exactly what I need to feel, and I definitely am really glad that I got to do that. So overall, great training session. It's just like we talked about in last week's video, we're just sharpening the axe. It's as simple as that. Sharpening the axe, getting to feel like it's like just feeling good. That's it. You just got to feel the race intensity. You have to know what your body is experiencing at that pace. So I definitely loved it. That's all I have to say about it. I'm going to do some work, eat some lunch, do some more work. Got a couple meetings this afternoon. Should be a great rest of the day. This is a high carb day, so I think I'm going to have like 590 grams of carbs today because definitely worked really hard today, and then I have a 30-minute bike later. So happy Monday. Get after it. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm really excited. I woke up this morning. I looked at my workout. I can do it here at the work in the apartment gym. Kind of clutch. So we have what's called an upper aero build. So basically just easy aerobic work for today. So we're going to do 60 minutes, as many sets as possible, as many rounds as possible, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be a 5-minute cardio machine, which I'm probably just going to do the elliptical, just something different, mix it up. And then we'll do 20 neutral dumbbell floor presses with 50s, a 5-minute easy run, and then 20 supine pull-ups. So your hands facing you, pull-ups. Nasal breathing throughout. Or I'm going to do 30 minutes on the bike, and then I'm going to do 6 minutes biking and planking for 1 minute. And then I'll be done. So about an hour and a half worth of work. I'm about to head down there right now so I can get started. I love it when I can do stuff like that here, especially when it's an easier day. The other cool thing that I wanted to talk about really quick, Whoop. Okay, so my strain yesterday was a 17.6. For reference, that is almost as high as my Monday last week. So anything that's like above, I would say 16 is usually pretty high. Like I went 16 back to back on Wednesday and Thursday. Had a 13.5 on Friday, 14.2 on Saturday, and then a 4.6 yesterday on Sunday, or I guess on Sunday. So yesterday being a 17.6, I thought, oh yeah, for sure, I'm going to wake up in the yellow. I mean, I woke up in the green. Boom. 69% in the green. HRV baseline right now is 89, and it says that I had a 92. Resting heart rate's at 43. That's pretty good. Low 40s. I've flirted with, I think, 40 or 41. Haven't quite got to 39 yet on the resting heart rate, but that would be cool. This is awesome. This is cool. Even though the training stimulus is high, especially yesterday on Monday with the strain being so high, I'm eating a lot of food, which is also stress, which can sometimes affect recovery, but it just depends on the person and what you're eating. It really depends on what you're eating. But I love seeing that, a green recovery, even though it's barely. Honestly, it probably could have been a little bit higher if I'd have gone to sleep a little bit earlier. I only got a little over 7 hours of sleep. I try to get anywhere from 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Typically, I love to get to the 7.5 mark at least, but I'm so annoyed. My book got good last night, and I just couldn't put it down. So I probably lost about a good 20 minutes of sleep last night because I just wanted to keep reading, and I enjoyed my book. So it is what it is. But I wanted to talk about that. I'm going to get changed. I'm going to see if I can charge this camera long enough so that I can show you what I'm doing down there in enough time. Bye. Alrighty, Lauren had to go run some errands, so she just left here about 15-20 minutes ago. I'm about to hop on a call with Austin, and ignore the Red. I love the Red Sox. They're 2-8 as of this recording. They're driving me crazy. And you know what's sad is I told Lauren I think the Red Sox are going to be really good this year, and I think they have the worst record in baseball, or tied for the. I think they're the worst record in baseball right now, which is really sucks. Rant over. The workout, it went well. I really, really love that. It was something that was supposed to be easy, but also be able to just kind of flush out, get the body moving. It was kind of upper body when, you look at the dumbbell neutral grip bench, and then you look at some, the pull-ups, and, between the running and the, what do you call it? Elliptical. I don't do it that often. The elliptical was fun. It was different. My heart rate was, I had to move a little bit quicker to keep the heart rate up in the 120 area, but it felt like it was just fun mentally to do something different. So I appreciated that, but all of it felt really, really good. A nice sweat. I felt like I was in control, nasal breathing. I was just kind of watching YouTube videos, super chill, hop on the bike. Heart rate was up in the 125 to 130 area, the whole thing. Really trying to push how quick I can move the pedals. I don't have a gauge of how fast I'm moving them because it's not a C2 bike. It's just a bike in there, but I've got a pretty good idea based upon how my legs feel, the resistance, how quick I feel like the pedals are moving, and what my heart rate says. So between that and the plank, and then after that going into the mobility routine, it's a great way to start the day. Really, really trying to prioritize mobility. I've noticed that when I do mobility, especially because I've really honed it in over the last, I'd say 4 to 5-ish weeks of doing a cool down routine after the gym. I was hit or miss with it a lot before, admittedly, but it's gotten so much better over the last, like I said, 4 or 5 weeks, and I've noticed a huge difference in how I feel, how my body recovers, and overall just mentally. It's just a really good down regulation of the nervous system, and also enhancing recovery for the next day. Not to mention I still have a 30-minute bike later this evening, but I will also do a mobility session after that. But that it's not the same. I usually try to do a little bit different on the GoWatt app since I have the subscription. So really, really great start to the day. I'm going to go ahead and hop on this call, and then we'll eat lunch, and then we'll keep on working. I've got a lot of work done this morning after the apartment gym. That's also what's really nice, is I didn't have to go all the way to the gym. I could just be here. I got a bunch of stuff done to really kind of set me up for the coming busy weeks. So anyways, let's get on the call. Hey yo, happy Wednesday. Man, it's been a great morning. I think the last time we checked in was yesterday. I don't know. I don't even know. All I know is that this morning I did a hour-long bike ride and a mobility routine, and then this afternoon I've just got a 30-minute walk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Charlie on a little stroll, and then we'll jump back into some intensity tomorrow. But I just got wrapped up at the coffee shop. I did about a good 2.5 hour work block. Got a bunch of stuff done. I just needed to get out of the apartment with working for just a little bit, just for the morning, just so I can go to the afternoon with a little bit of not so much monotony and being in the same spot for work. So that went well. This afternoon I'm gonna do some meal prep for the next couple of days because I do leave on Saturday, and then I had something else planned, I can't really remember, but because I'm leaving soon, I need to make sure that I start packing, that I got all of my laundry done. I need to meal prep for Lauren, so we've got some busy days ahead, but it's gonna be fun. But I'm headed upstairs, gonna get some lunch. I just remembered what I wanted to say earlier. The Red Sox play at 1:35 today, so about 40 minutes from now. So it'll be nice to be able to work and have that off to the side, watching the Red Sox. So
Vibes.
Excited. Yep, Lauren said vibes. Other thing is this girl right here is booked and busy for the next how many days?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Bang. She's so busy that she only booked all these jobs because she wanted to be further away from me right before I leave. So
That's exactly why.
I leave Saturday.
Give it a little bit of a warm up on what to expect.
Yeah, she wants a little bit of a warm up because I'll be gone Saturday, and I'll be gone for 7, 8, 9, 9 days. 9, almost 10 days. So really it's 2 weeks if you do it the way you're doing it, you know? Little 30-minute walk here in Central Park. We got some cherry blossom trees blossoming. Let me show you a little bit. There's one right there, one right there. It's been a great day, honestly. Between the bike session this morning and then going to the coffee shop, getting work done, came back to the apartment, said farewell to Lauren, got a bunch more work done. I was watching the Red Sox while I was doing it, and it's just been such a great day. I've been so productive. And then coming outside, it's a little chilly, but it's honestly kind of the perfect temperature between chilly and warm. So I can't complain. I'm not going to complain. I feel fantastic. So getting some sunlight, and then when I get done with this, we'll head back to the apartment, do a little bit of reading, and then probably get started on cooking some dinner and meal prepping a little bit. We're running out of some things so far today, or so far for the week, but that's what we do. To Washington Square Park, where we're going to run the 1K. I got 365 for the max. Not really what I wanted, but 335 felt great. 365 felt fine. So I was like, it's my last set. Might as well go for the win here with the 410. And it just didn't work today. So live to fight another day. I'll check in after the 1K. We'll recap the workout here in just a bit. I just wanted to highlight what I got going on right now. So check it out. I've got lunch, which is just all the carbs, really excited about it. Some bone broth, and then the Masters. I love the week of the Masters. It's so much fun to be able to just kind of sit back and enjoy. One of the best parts about golf is the first major of the year, and get to eat a ton of food while you do it. So earned food. And I got something going on this later this evening, which is really cool. Last minute, made a decision. I'm gonna do it anyways. Lauren, you got a job today.
We're working, baby.
Woo! You excited?
Mm-hmm.
Are we telling them who or no?
You can tell.
I can.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dolce and Gabbana. Remember that song?
That's not how you say it.
Dolce and... No. All right, here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to say Dolce and you're going to say Gabbana, okay? Dolce and...
Gabbana.
Yes. Happy Thursday. So, the workout. I know we talked about the deadlift max, sumo, 365, failed 410. That was so stupid. I knew better. I think my max previously on sumo, it's been a long time since I tested it. Whoa. It's been a very long time since I tested it. And I think it was like 370 is my max. So I should have just went for like a 375, 385 attempt. And then put my ego aside and didn't do the 410. Like it was just a waste of a set. It was a waste of a rep, but it absolutely annihilates your nervous system. So in terms of recovery, you don't realize that a failed attempt like that at a weight that's like pretty tough, it's really, really taxing on your nervous system. Going into the 1K, I ran a 313, which also did not beat Lucas. So congrats to you, Lucas. You beat me, and then don't know what Dan's done yet. But so 313, I'm a little disappointed with that, and because I truly think I messed up the pacing. I was trying to find a rhythm early on instead of just going for it, but I've done the going for it. And whenever I did my all-out 1K a couple months ago, when I did that a couple months ago, I think I got like a 316, but it was like 10 degrees, or it felt like when I was out there, it was like 13 degrees, but it felt like -6 or something stupid like that. So I was like, oh, you know, I've got this in the bag. I just need to find my pace. Well, I went out there and I was like trying to find a pace. I looked down at my watch. I'm running a 320. I'm like, no way. I was like, I need to pick up the pace. And then I finished it, and I think I was finishing the run at like a 3:03 or something like that. And I'm like, why didn't I just freaking go? The weather was much better than when I did it a couple months ago, so the conditions were not the same. And I pretty much wasted probably the first 200 meters to 300 meters of trying to find a pace instead of just saying, hey, just go, just go. With all that being said, Austin actually said it really well. I texted him. I was disappointed in myself. I was pissed off. I went and did the rest of the workout. It was, what did I do after that? I think I did a 1K run followed by 40-meter lunges at game day weight, and I did 3 rounds of that. The last round was at race pace for HYROX Monterey, and I felt strong. I hit my paces. Lactate didn't really build up as much as I thought it would. I was good, but Austin said it best. I told him, and like while I was doing that workout, I was pissed off. I was like, why did I do that? Like that was just so dumb. It was an ego thing. Like, you get in a competition, I just, you know, Lucas and I are, you know, we love what we do, but when you get to compete against somebody, it's like, you know, like you just want to beat them because that's who I am. I'm a competitor, but I let it get the best of me, and that was stupid. I should have just, you know, I should have just went for a 5 to 10 pound PR on the deadlift, and then I should have just absolutely pushed it on the 1K, and it probably would have led to a better 1K anyways because I wasn't so gassed from trying to lift the 410. But you live and you learn. But basically, all that to say, Austin made a good point. He was like, eat your food and live to fight another day, and he's so right. And these are good learning lessons. I think back to my first quality session going into Dallas last year in November. I think we had like a 6 or 8 week like peak going into Dallas. So I remember I hit my first quality session, and I think it was like, I don't remember the exact workout, but it was like 5 by 1K, and there was like burpees and sled push and all this stuff. And I remember I was like, you know what? I'm the freaking man. We've been building my aerobic base for so many months and doing all this stuff. I was like, I'm gonna go into this and I'm gonna hit 350s the whole thing. I think the first 1K I did was like a 345. I did a sled push, and then I did another 1K, and I think it was like 4, and then it was like burpees, and then like I couldn't catch up. And it just goes to show that sometimes you just need to get punched in the mouth to be humbled a little bit, like humbled again. So I learned my lesson. I got punched in the mouth. I had a really good 2 previous quality sessions for this lead up into HYROX Monterey. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm the man right now. And when you think like that, you get pushed down. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be confident. I'm rambling. That's how today went. Got Charlie out here. We'll go on a quick walk around the block, go upstairs, got a meeting with Austin. We're gonna plan my food for Tulsa training camp as well as HYROX Monterey. And we've got something fun going on this evening. Happy Thursday. Get after it. All right, so we are headed to, I think like West Little 15th Street, something like that. There is an event going on. It's like a HYROX club that is doing like a running event. So I'm not really sure what the vibe is or entirely. It's the King Size Fit Collective presents Run Hard, Move Loud, Live Big. Dan, who is a part of MAP, and you've seen me talk about Dan, he is leading one of the runs. So I'll probably try to link up with him and get into that group. So it'd be cool to get around like-minded individuals. So I'm headed to the subway right now. I had to say hi to Lauren. She just walked in as I was about to walk out. She had a great day, so we'll check in. It's gorgeous outside.
Community that we're starting here. I know some of you guys by face, some of you guys by name.
Mark, talk us through what we just did.
We did a little tempo session,
Yeah.
compromise running.
Compromise running, how long do we run?
Crazy ass weather. It took 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Yeah, yeah.
20 minutes.
400 meter run. So we ran around the park. And then the two people ran, and then the other two of us would do, what did we start with? Burpees?
We like burpees.
50 burpees. And then when the other people came back, we did what?
Like 100
reverse lunges. You guys did all those.
Yeah, you guys killed that.
Yeah. And then another 400, and it was
100 squat jumps.
100 squat jumps. And then the holding the squat until we got back. So in total,
20 includes like the time from when we left.
yeah, it was like a 5-minute warm up to get here,
Yeah.
and then about a 15-minute workout.
We
Yeah.
finished each round like per lap.
So
Yeah.
that was fun. I enjoyed that.
fun,
Yeah,
dude.
it was. Happy Friday. We are on our way to go get a haircut. We're working with Lauren's hairstylist. I don't have no idea what they're supposed to do with it, but it's gonna look good when I get done. So bus, subway, haircut, and then we'll catch back up after that. Haircut has been had. Let's go, man. I like it. We are setting up for a future hairstyle, so we're just gonna have to keep track of the sides right here, as well as like up here, up top, and then making sure that this is maintained. So the idea of what the hair is gonna be, the haircut style, will come into fruition in about 8 weeks. So let's head home. I'm hungry. Here's what we got going on though. I am gonna start packing. It is 3:40 in the afternoon as of when I'm recording. This is Friday. I got a flight tomorrow, I believe at like 9:45, 9:55, something like that. So I'll have a layover in Chicago and then Chicago to Tulsa. I need to start packing, need to clean up, I need to meal prep. What I like to do whenever I'm leaving for a little bit is I always like to make sure that Lauren has a lot of her meals prepped so that she doesn't feel like she has to maybe order out or maybe have to go to the grocery store and then cook herself. Not that she can't do it. I just love to be able to make it simpler for her so that she can just do her thing throughout the day, throughout the week. It's not perfect, so she'll run out of some food. Probably like some of the foods like that she'll have to recook is like rice, potatoes, easy stuff. But I've already prepped the beef. All the salmon will be prepped, and I'll just freeze whatever she can't use coming up in a couple of days. But everything else is ready to go. So that's what I'm going to do right now is get packing ready, start cooking some of the other little things, and just take it easy. So she's at a job right now. She'll be back probably in about an hour, I'd say. And we'll just kind of chill, enjoy our Ultimate Baking Championship, I think is what we're watching right now. So I'm really excited, man. Like, just to recap, we're going to Tulsa for Tulsa training camp. And then that's Monday and Tuesday, which will be in the next video, which is what you'll see. We'll start the next vlog of me at the airport. So Monday and Tuesday will be in Tulsa. Wednesday, Thursday, I will also still be in Tulsa. And then Friday, I'm driving to McAllister. And then McAllister to Dallas, Dallas flight to Mexico, Mexico on Friday, and then we'll race on Saturday, chill on Sunday, leave on Monday from Mexico to fly back to New York City. So we've got a really busy next, what is that, 7, 8, 9, about 9, 10 days. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited to see what content I can get out of it. I don't really know what I'm going to do for content in terms of the footage for the race itself because it's just going to be Josh and I going to Mexico, but I'm really excited. I can't wait. Thank you for watching this week's video. And as always, get after it.